field receiving. You know, one of the best duos in the game, if not the best. Guys are ballers. Chubb just picking off right where he left off. And I think if he didn't get hurt, he'll probably be in the top 2 or 3, for rushing yards. But those guys are doing a great job, great runners, great athletes, and it's gonna be a good matchup against those guys.
And I want to ask you one, because this is the My Calls, My Cleats game. Can you maybe speak to what you hope to represent there, and how much do you like an opportunity for players to be able to express themselves during this weekend?
Yeah, My Calls, My Cleats. I'm doing it on my 2-hour foundation. To level the playing field for the youth. I'm big on the youth, being a great resource for the kids, being a helping hand, just doing anything I can to help kids in any way possible. Because I was that type of kid that would look for a role model, a guy that reached out, who had a huge platform, and sports was what I always looked to. So just want to be that for those kids, and it's a good way to guys to raise money for these different organizations and foundations, something that they're passionate about, and being able to use our platform to be a blessing for others. So, it's a great thing that NFL's doing, and a great thing all these NFL players are doing.
Teron?
Yeah, Derek, to get back to Chubb for a little bit, do you see similarities just in how you guys are able to wear down defenses and break off those long runs, especially in the fourth quarter?
I probably Chubb feel the same way. Don't compare each other. We all are different, all have different styles of running, and that's just who we are. But he's a great back. I respect this game, and he's a force to be reckoned with, and the ball's in his hand.
Last year, as you got down the stretch, it was you and him in that last week to win the rushing title. Were you kind of looking at what he did against the Bengals before you went out and did what you did against the Texans?
No, I wasn't.
Okay.
Focus on what we need to do.
Thank you.
Joe, Retro?
Derek, just wondering, how much work have you put in terms of being a better pass catcher? How much better do you think you've gotten even in recent years, and how important is that to you?
I think I get asked this question a lot. Work on pass catching every day. Try to work on it in the off season and take advantage of my opportunities when I get them. And just be available. Whenever Ryan's looking, catch the ball and try to get yards, get upfield, and help offense.
Like how quickly? I'm sorry. Just how much? Just in terms of overall improvement, how much do you think you've improved?
I don't know. Just go out there, try to catch the ball, and do what I can when the ball is in my hands. Try to improve every week, every day.
Terry?
Derek, Jack Conklin was talking about Vrabel, said that he's a guy that acts like he's been drinking coffee all day, that he's just go, go, go all the time. You seem to be a pretty even-keeled guy. In what type ways do you draw motivation from the way Vrabel coaches and prepares you guys through the week?
This is, I guess, his expectation and style on how we want to play. We know what we want to do, how we want to play, and just go out there and execute. Do it throughout the week. That leads up to Sunday.
Teresa?
Derek, when you're playing a game against a top back like Nick Chubb, do you ever find yourself during the game looking over the other side, watching him, or are you focused only on your game? Do you want to maybe outrush him on Sunday?
I don't really get into all that stuff. We're facing their defense. I'm not, running and facing, Nick Chubb and going against their defense. He has to do what he has to do, but his team has to do what I have to do with mine. It's not really, me, looking at what he does. I'm on my team and focus on what we need to do, to win the game against theirs. So.
Buck?
Yeah, to that point about going up against their defense, Derek, Myles Garrett will be back this week off the COVID list. What kind of challenges does he pose coming off the edge there?
Yeah, he's a beast. He's a beast in college. been doing great for them this year. You know what type of player he is. He's a game wrecker. And, you know, Miles Garrett is Miles Garrett. I think, you know, his play and his statistics speak for itself.
Jane Slater.
Because this is going to be a game that's so heavily predicated on the run game, I had a little fun with Kyle Brandt and asked him how many angry scepters between you guys for angry runs. When you get done with this game, who's going to get the scepter?
I couldn't tell you. He runs physical. He runs hard and, you know, finish runs, and I try to do the same. So I mean, I don't know about the angry run part, but, you know, I'm just gonna try to do my job to help us win, and, you know, do whatever I can to, you know, help the offense, help the team. So,
Where have you seen your game develop?
where have I seen my game develop? What do you mean?
We talked a little bit about with Coach earlier this week about really wanting to get you a little bit more involved in the backfield, that's a skill set that you have. Where have you seen your game develop in that aspect?
I guess just trying to work at it each and every day, improving each and every week, and, you know, taking advantage of my opportunities when I get them.
John Glennon.
Hey, Derek, I wanted to touch on the pass catching that you talked about earlier. I'm trying to remember, I know we've seen you ever since training camp, you know, whenever you get some spare time, you're catching passes from Tony. Was that something that you did in previous seasons, or was this kind of the first that you've been doing that a lot?
We're just trying to find ways to help me improve, and just anything we can do extra, you know, while other teams are going on, and, you know, we're just trying to work, trying to get better. Anything we can do extra to help me improve as a player, things I need to improve on. I think that's what Coach Zeus tries to do, and, you know, I'm all for it.
Sure. And one last on that. Is that something, I mean, obviously you love to run the ball. Has catching the ball, has that something that you've kind of pushed yourself to like more, if that makes any sense?
We're catching the ball, you know, practicing it every day. So I think that speaks for itself for me, just trying to do anything I can to get better at it, and, you know, take advantage of it whenever I get an opportunity in the game.
Gotcha. Thank you.
Kayla.
Hey, Derek, obviously one thing that you've shown year in and year out is durability and consistency in terms of, you know, not getting hurt and being healthy. When it comes to your year-to-year plan in the off season, just what you do to challenge yourself to keep your body right, does that evolve at all?
I usually do the same thing, just hard work, and, you know, that's what I'll continue to do. Work out with Melvin Centers and Dallas, and, you know, just working on everything I need to work on, have my body in shape, and, you know, I think this hard work, you know, speaks for itself, and I think we work hard, you know, everything else will take care of itself, and, you know, put your body in the right position to be able to handle a workload and be ready to go week by week.
So for you, Derek, do you think just sticking with the plan that you've always stuck with is kind of the way to go? That's what's worked for you, is not really changing much.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Two more, Chris Harris.
Derek, the last couple of years, obviously in November, the run game has really taken off with you guys, and you've gotten more carries and you've produced so well. And what is it about this time of year that allows you to shine and be so effective?
I think, you know, us just playing well as a team, and, you know, us just being locked in, and, you know, we focus week by week on practice, making each other better, and then going out there executing during the game. And I think it's just a level of focus by everybody at each position, locked in what they need to do, just so we can be successful as a team.
And how much pride do you take on knowing that your guys can depend on you in these games that mean the most as we get closer to crunch time, that you're going to be able to produce at the highest level?
You know, I just have to do my job, and that's what I'm always focused on. And those guys do their job well. For me to be able to do mine, and I appreciate those guys. And, you know, it's a lot of hard work, and, you know, just try to work hard throughout the week so we can go out there and execute on Sunday.
Last one, Drake.
Yeah, Derek, it seems as if Denzel Ward is probably not going to play against you guys on Sunday, and they also have Ronnie on the IR as well for their defense. When you look at this Browns defense in terms of how that might impact not just the passing game, but obviously you in the backfield and the running game as well, how much of an impact or a loss do you think those guys not playing will have on the passing game, which obviously will have an effect on how you guys plan to run the ball?
I mean, I don't really know, as far as their defense, I just know they have a great defense. Guys play very well, instinctive, to get to the ball, try to get the ball out. And guys that have been playing, placing those guys and doing a great job as well. So I think we just have to execute our plan that, we're working this